Okay, so a lot of you guys have been requesting this, but the first person to request it was how to draw Fluttershy, and they said to make a video about ShayeSaintJohn. So alas, everybody, you can calm down because here is the ShayeSaintJohn Explained video, finally. As we all know, there are plenty of really strange and disturbing videos out there. There are even some YouTube channels that seem to exist only to produce these types of weird videos. We've covered a lot of odd videos in the past, such as Obey the Walrus, I Feel Fantastic, and Agamemnon Counterpart. However, today we're going to be looking at one YouTube channel as a whole that makes some really weird and creepy videos. Their name is ShayeSaintJohn. ShayeSaintJohn has posted a countless amount of YouTube videos, all which are pretty weird. The most popular one, which most of you are probably familiar with, is called Hand Thing. If you haven't seen the video, here's the rundown. Shay and some other weird looking person are in a room together doing the hand thing while saying random nonsense. That's pretty much it. Like a lot of other videos, this one gained a lot of mixed reactions. Some people thought it was funny, some people thought it was terrifying, and others didn't really know what to think. Oh yeah, and there were also those weirdos too. So, if you haven't guessed already, Shay is this thing that seems to be made completely out of plastic and mannequin parts. Along with this video, there are several other ones that are equally as strange, such as Oh My God, Ooh La La, and Street Walking. ShayeSaintJohn has even gotten enough popularity to have a creepypasta written about her. In addition to strange YouTube videos, ShayeSaintJohn also has a website called ShayeSaintJohn.net. The website is very poorly put together, but it's very vast and has a lot to explore. A lot of it is just extremely random. One page just has a bunch of bubbles that you can click on. One page talks about how mad Shay is at Maureen, whoever that is. And there's even one page that talks about some fictitious disorder that Shay has called cerebellibium. It doesn't go too far into detail with what cerebellibium is, but it does link to a study, fake of course, about a cerebellibium sufferer who thought his roommate was a home intruder. From what I've seen, the most important information is on the homepage. This includes Shay's email address, her DVD of some short film called The Triggers Compilation, and Shay's live journal. I tried to email Shay, but the email didn't go through. I looked into what The Triggers Compilation was, and I was able to find a trailer for it on YouTube. I honestly don't see why anybody would actually pay to see this. Finally, I checked out Shay's live journal, and like most things on the website, there was not much significance to it. It was extremely difficult to read, there was a lot of nonsense, but it did make some references to videos that Shay posted. I think the point we're trying to get from all of this is that ShayeSaintJohn, whoever they are, is not completely sane. So speaking of which, who exactly is ShayeSaintJohn supposed to be? The person behind ShayeSaintJohn is a man named Eric Fournier. The backstory Fournier made up for Shay was that she was a supermodel until she got into a car accident that disfigured her. In distress, she made a new body for herself, made out of mannequin parts. Eric Fournier made these videos as short films and, in a way, art. Okay guys, seriously? Whatever happened to looking at some normal paintings and acknowledging them as art? First we have that weird Gateway of the Mind guy, then Agamemnon Counterpart, and now this. Really? Okay, but on a serious note, this video actually is a lot deeper than you might think. As themarysue.com says, Shay is just as artificial as her personality suggests. Within her mannequin structure, she isn't human at all. What's more, is that the face of the person wearing the mask can often be seen, which not only shows that Shay, the character, is shallow, but she's also literally fake. It's also very interesting that Shay believes she's living some glamorous life, but to the audience we can see a grubby house filled with garbage. If this were presented to us as a real story, it would be tragic. Sadly, Eric Fournier died on February 25th, 2010, when he was only 42 years old. I'm not exactly sure how he died, but I heard on Reddit that he was an alcoholic, and because of this, died from internal bleeding. Although the videos that Fournier created were strange, and may not be understood by some, they still inspired a lot of things. A filmmaker named Larry Wessel even made a documentary about Shay. Despite the strangeness of Fournier's creations, many of us will still appreciate the artistic concepts behind what he created, and he'll be remembered for that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.